Morning folks, thought it was about time I started on some command figures for my French infantry. So I picked out just here, there's just two sets I'm going to make a start on. We've got a Hornist officer and a standard bearer, drilled out the hand so I can put a longer pole to get a bigger flag. And we've got the same again, musician, officer and standard bearer. So I'm going to get undercoating with chainmail. Okay, so I'll make a start and come back to you when there's some progress. Okay, that's the chainmail wash and the strong tone, dark tone, whatever you want to call it, added. Now I'm going for, because I've got to paint the flags, I haven't got the right flags I want, so I'm going to paint the flags. So I'm going for two easy units. Both will be red and yellow, just different designs. I'm going to the Comte de Harcourt is one lot, and then Jean de Charlon is the other lot. It's basically red with a yellow stripe and red and yellow stripes that way. So red diagonal stripe and horizontal stripes, isn't it? Yes. So that'll be fun. I'm going to have a go anyway. So I'll see what progress I can make. Back in a tick. Okay, so that's all the blocking in. So fairly boring at the moment. It's a red and a bit of beige. What would you call it? Brown, leather brown. It's called. Yeah, that's it. Flesh is done, and that's I've done a basic 4 shade. So we've got an orange, pinky colour, a top flesh, and then I put a flesh wash stainer on the flesh. Not that there's that much of it, but looks pretty good, I think. Okay, right, so now it's lots of shading now on the red, and then putting in the yellow diagonal stripes and hoops and other bits and pieces. So I'll get on, make some progress, and then come back to you. Okay, that's where we get to so far. I've just finished off the shading. It shows, yeah, I think it does, the shading of the this lot, which I think is the Agincourt, isn't it? I think it's one of those or something like. Anyway, yeah, so that's all done, or Comte de Harcourt, yeah. So the reds had 4 or 5 shades and the yellows had 4 shades as well, to get that up to spec. So I'm now going to be adding some stainer to the brown areas. I've got to pick out the belts, and the horn's got to be painted bronze. And then we're just about going to be done. With the flag, I've done the middle bits first, which I think is not too bad at the moment. So I'm having to hand paint this, can't even pick it up. Yeah, so that's what we're getting at the moment. If it goes back, it's shining a bit in the light, but yeah, the yellow's all done, so I've got a red at the top and red at the bottom band to do. So right, I'll get cracking and make some more progress. Right, that's the Comte de Harcourt all finished. I've just put the flag into his hand. I've not bent the flag yet. I'm just letting it dry till I position it and base it, because and then I'll give it a couple of bends to make it look cozy. Other than that, I think you can possibly see the figures. Yeah, all finished, all sorted, lots of shade, all fine. I think I've got to put a bit more silver on the sword. I think make it a bit more silvery. Yeah, that's what I got to do. And this is the Comte de Charlon now. I'm now going to be working on this one. Charlon, is it? Yeah, Charlon, isn't it? Harcourt's done. This is Charlon. Not too much left to do on there. The reds had 4 shades. Doesn't show much in this light, but it is 4 shades. You get a red brown, a dark red, a vermilion red, and then an orange red mix. That's how I do my reds. Shows in some areas. Just added the leather belts, so I've got to add buckles and stainer. A little bit of flesh on the legs on this guy. Just painted the boots a slightly different colour. Yeah, and I've got to add the yellow stripe. And so far the flag, oops, that's the flag so far. That's what it'll look like when it's finitoed. Yeah, so the yellow stripe's got to go across them suppose down one side and up the back, isn't it? So I'm going to be doing that in a second. So I'll get on with that, make some progress, and then I'll be back. And there we go, that's the next lot completed on the next command group. This is Jean de Charlon, C-H-A-L-O-N. Again, flags in a fixed position because I'm going to twist the arm slightly when I base it, and then I'll put some fluttering in it, so I'm just letting it dry at the moment. Yeah, no problems again, enjoyable. I'd say this is the first, these two are the first I've had to actually paint correctly. Yeah, you can't fake when you're fighting something like, or trying to represent something like Agincourt figures. I think you have to try and get the surcoats and the flags as close as you can. So it wasn't hard to do, just lots of shading, and especially with the red and the yellow, they both need building up, and the flag, obviously lots of shading on that as well. The yellow had 4 coats and the red, 1, 2, 3, yeah, also had 4 coats. Alright, so I'll just pause this and put the other set of figures down. And there we go, that's the 2 command groups. I can't base them up because they're going to go on one of these multi-bases where there will be 8 figures. So although the 2 sets of command groups are finished, I've got to now paint up 1 knight to go on the front, and then 4 men-at-arms types, lesser knights, to go in the second rank. So that'll be my next project. But I'm going to do another probably 3 or 4 commands. So I've got some command groups to go with these French knights. But there we go. I'll take a few stills, put them at the end. But thanks for watching, and bye for now.